So, got my coffee. Roller. So there is some water with dish soap underneath here. This is just my normal foil, 12 micron polyester and 9 micron aluminum. So this should be able to kind of yeah, so this Then I got a template. It's an A4 paper size template, and I need actually some glue, so I'm gonna grab it. Some special glue, namely, it's hard to see, but it's like dried up right now. But it was originally Britstift, they call it. It's this sort of a stick glue in the form of a stick for paper, and you can dissolve it with alcohol or hot water. And it's ideally for this stuff because it's well, you can get rid of the glue with just some water. Hot water works even better. So what I'm doing is I'm just gonna put this glue all over the place, add some A4 paper sized, well, just leather papers, and be done with it. And just cut it loose, and you got a nice laminated piece of paper with the foil that I can put in the printer. And when you want to get rid of the paper, it's just as easy as put it in warm water, and it comes off. So I added some boiled water to this because I needed the hot water for the etching, but I also can use it for this. So this roller is really, it's worth every penny. Get it at an art store. It is for usually used for etching as well. Kind of funny. Okay, so now we're gonna add this template and just cut around it. Grab one of these. You can see it's a really nicely laminated. We're gonna clean it so the wax adheres well. or as good as it gets. You see, there's some dirt. Okay, as well. We'll find it as well. I'm not cleaning on you because might as well print you. I'm gonna see every piece of shit that's on there. I should clean that actually before I lay for them. How many these? Whatever it is, I mean, this plate of that stuff. So just cleaning closets. Well, that's coming off. Not much. You want to make a match, but that's where you clean it. So. Okay, so we got 4 papers. Let's go paint. So it's gonna warm up for a gazillion years. I'm pretty sure. So yeah, I'll wait. So I grab one of my aluminum foils and I'll hand feed it as far as I can without offsetting the printer, and I'll push print, hopefully. I might have to help him. Oh, not even today. Let's see if it's correct. That looks 10.1. I didn't want to print 10.1. Let me fuck. So that's one down. Fuck it. Got it. Okay, so let's try it. First make this. Might be 10 to 3 options. 3 multiply a new second one, second one. Just in case it's not anymore. And well. Nice. Not just a little. Well. It has a big today. Printing up those. Might be right now, by saying so. They look quite okay. Here, if my name is really incredibly tiny. Not sure what's happening. Why is it all nice? Well, anyhow, I got still some time to fuck it up, so what I'm doing now is what I talked earlier about. Don't mind the dishes. This is Puss. And I used some cutlery, apparently. I hate cutlery. Doing the dishes is okay, but doing cutlery is apparently something I don't like, so I'll save it for a day when I do like it. Which is every few days, but well. So I'm gonna fill this tub or sink with some lukewarm water. Then I'm just gonna dump the foil in. Not all of them, because I'm gonna etch only 1 or 2, I think. Or shall I etch them all? No, I'm gonna etch 2, I think. I'll leave the other one on the paper, because it's a little bit more sturdy, and I can get rid of the paper whenever I want to etch it. So I should make like kind of a book with some soft tissue things in between, so I can have a stock of stuff that I can etch. Still, this is not the, I still have some things I would like to change, and they're not efficient. But for me, that doesn't doesn't matter. That's one. grind the corners. Try not to put too much pressure on the ink itself. Now, what I try to do is make a loop. I'll show you next time. So I've got a piece of paper, or a tape, and I'll fold a tiny bit. The reason is it's easier to get off because oh, there's like a lip you can pull. That's nice because it's annoying to get a tiny piece of tape off. That's one. That's two. The smell. I'm gonna be sneezing again. Oh, it's quite hot, and it's also quite not clear, which means probably, yeah, I need an ingredient. We need, what is it that we need? It's for taming the pH. It's also corrosive. Blah blah blah. Natrium bisulfate. I'm not sure what it is in English, but well. What I tend to do is cook some water. And dissolve it in a cup before you put it into the mixture. It's not serve it. It's not something I'm used for eating. Usually tend to use some old HBL I still have laying around. So I can see it's pretty foggy now. It should clear up. Almost looks like grains actually. Kind of weird. Might take a while. You see? It's clear again. Nice. So let's dump in the first one and see how it goes. No protection whatsoever. Was that on my white? No, thank God. I don't want to sneeze all day. I'm gonna open the door. It's almost, all the green is almost gone, so this etching is not so potent anymore, but it will be in a few hours. Not so fast. It's not done. Certainly not done. I must know which one is working, which one is a fail. 5.1. 5.1. Okay. Is this a fail? Doesn't look like a fail. But this one. This one's up. 4.5. That's 5.1. 4.9. So there is some difference, but it's also not the best measurement method. But this one is fucked. And I think it's because there is some... It had a huge wrinkle in it, and apparently it didn't survive. So I grab a marker. Not this one. I want another one. This one. 5.1. 5.1. That. Still, they look quite awesome. I'm not sure why this one is dead. And why this one is... slightly lower in impedance, which is kind of weird. Yeah, well, 4.7. Isn't that weird? Another 5.1. But why? 4.8. That's weird. It's really weird. 5.1 is kind of normal, or at least I got it 3 times. Then I got 2 times 4.4, 1 time 4.8 and 4.7. So these two can match, these two can match. Yeah, whatever. And one is fucked. That's okay.